Hi guys, this is Jackdaw, and here's me trying out the T-28 for the first time on the open live server Ground Forces. And I've teamed up with my brother, whose nickname is Reda, and another friend called Mike Angry. And we decided to try out the T-28. So this is of course simulator battles, as you can see here. Whoops, what happened to the T-50's hull? Well, you know, replays, they're quite wonky these days. But we're gonna have a look at this game from a third-person view, I would say. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the T-28, the first medium tank to ever be produced in the world. This one came out in 1932, and it's a Russian tank, obviously. Oops. Duh. And it had a 76 millimeter .2 K-28 gun, KT-28 gun, excuse me, and it also had some 4 machine guns, one sitting at the back, protecting the engine from infantry attacks, and then 3 at the business end of the tank. And it's also pretty weakly armored. This version of the tank only has some 30 millimeters of armor. Later on, during production, they upgraded the tank to 50 millimeters of frontal plate armor. And during the Winter War against Finland, when they encountered the Mannerheim line, they actually even further upgraded the frontal hull armor plates to 80 millimeters, in order to be able to take out bunkers and such on the Mannerheim line. So, first shot coming up here, and it's a kill. Panzer 38T bot. Nothing fancy about that. So. And we're moving up. Oops, there's another tank. One shot, kill. Alright, let's move on. Business as usual. Here's my brother in his T-28. He's also having a good game so far. And we're rolling up. Whoops, there's another T-38 or Panzer 38. One shot, kill. Oh man. Oh, here's another one. I got shot. Never mind that. Let's fire at the tank in the back there. The Panzer 3, I believe it is. Yeah, the Panzer 3. E or F. I can't really tell. One shot. Kill. But unfortunately we're stuck here. And yeah. That tank is at an awkward angle, and I'm trying to take him out, but I just can't do it. I'm firing at the driver's hatch and the vision slit on the side, and we're also having some incoming fire from the right. Seems like it is a Panzer II. All hell breaks loose here, and I'm seriously stuck. And I can't really do anything because this is my first game, so I can't even repair. And as we're slugging away with this Panzerkampfwagen 3 Auswagen F, I thought I would talk to you. About what we've seen here. So basically, this has been me using the 76.2mm gun with the stock ammo, and the stock ammo is basically shrapnel ammunition, and it has some 34 millimeters of penetration, and that's ridiculous. And that's at 10 meters range, and of course it gets less and less on longer ranges. But as you could see there, everything I've been shooting at, except for that last Panzer IV, has been one-shot kills. There's something wrong with this tank. It has some 30 millimeters of armor, but still I could stand around that corner and just tank shot from a 37 millimeter gun firing at me from a point blank range. Of course, there's always the possibility that he might have been firing high explosive rounds at my tank. I can't really tell whether he did or not, but yeah. This tank is weaker than that. It should have been taken out much earlier than that. And I've encountered T-28s when I've been playing German tanks, and it seems like the damage model is a bit off on this tank. It's almost like a KV-1. You can just tank yourself or park yourself in the middle of a battlefield and just tank shots. So yeah, it's something awkward about this tank, I would say, for sure. So anyway, this tank, it saw service during the Second World War, of course. It participated in the invasion of Poland, and during the Winter War against Finland later on in 39. Or was that 1940? I'm not sure. I will post that in the commentaries. And yeah, here's another Panzer IV, one shot kill. Oh, Panzer III. Yeah, you see what I mean, don't you? This is such a meanie derp gun, and yeah, I can totally understand. That's a miss, by the way. I can totally understand that this gun caused some damage because it was if it penetrates the armor, it's infantry support gun or cannon, and it should be packing quite a punch. So that was actually two shots at the side of that Panzer IV, and I did not take it out in one shot. Oh! Did not see that one coming. Yeah, so that's the end for my T-28. So anyway, as we look at my wreck here, the tank actually saw some extensive service during the war, the Second World War. However, the Russians or the Soviets never bothered to replace these tanks with new, because it was more or less an outdated tank, and there was some other prototypes on the way, such as the KV-1 and the T-34. And naturally, that was more interesting to spend resources on that, I would say. It was also used as a capture tank during the continuation war by the Finns. They actually captured some T-28s during the Winter War, and Germans encountered these en masse during the first few months of the invasion of Russia. I think the Russians had some 400-ish T-28s, and most of them were lost during the first 4 months during Operation Barbarossa. But there was still some tanks still in service around the time where Leningrad was encircled and coming under siege, and at the battle for Moscow, or the defense for Moscow. 28 still served. So yeah, that was the first look at the T-28. I'm sure I will have some more game footage as I grind my way up on the Russian side of the ground forces tree. So Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys around.